In this episode, I'm going to build 2 belt buckles. I'm going to keep one of them, kind of greedy. The other one I'm going to give away. In the video, I only show building 1 belt buckle just to keep it simple, but I actually do build 2. So to enter to win the belt buckle that I'm giving away, you've got a couple rules to follow. You've got to be in the continental United States. It makes it cheaper on me for shipping, and I'm cheap. In the video, you'll see where I stamp a number in the backside of the belt buckle. You guess that number, and you're entered into the drawing to win it. The numbers between 1 and 5. Could be 1, could be 2, could be 3, 4, 5. Yep. You leave your guess of the number I stamped in there in the comments on this YouTube video, and you get that guess in there by April 10th, 2021. I'll put your name in a hat. I'm gonna draw the winner out of my hat in my video on April 15th, 2021. Oh yeah, stay tuned. At the end of the video is when I actually do the giveaway on this sweet hairpin that I made in episode number 8. Good morning, everyone. So, today what my plan is to take a little bit of scrap that I found in a dumpster. Look at this sweet dumpster score. It yielded me some 1/8" round rod. With that dumpster scrap, I'm gonna try and make a belt buckle. Right there. Let's see how it goes. If we haven't met, I'm Dave. Welcome to Hammered Ironworks. My forge is already up and going. We'll get some iron in there. So what's sad is I don't even have tongs yet to work with this small stuff I found. We'll get that in the fire, already cooking a little bit here. What I've learned is to make a map of what it is I'm trying to make for a belt buckle. Gonna try and use this hairpin as a little bit of an inspirational theme for the twisty doodles right here. So here I go, just tapering out some of this round rod. I'm not really the best at making all my tapers the same length, but I try. So one of the things that I've struggled with in the past is getting the right distance and everything, and I've never measured anything out. It's all by eyeball. But you gotta kind of come up with some sort of a way to figure out, how much material you need. So I'm just gonna kind of, estimate by the whole, follow the map method. I sort of kind of got a measurement here, so I'll take and give myself a notch that I can come back to later when it's hot. So it turned out to be about 6 inches. If you were looking for an actual measurement to do this yourself. So in an effort to try and be scientific about this whole process, I basically found something with a radius that I think I want, and now I'm gonna try and bend things together. What number's getting stamped in here, I wonder? What number? Can't tell you. So I've got this shaped about right, and I've kind of sized it up so it would basically fit, this belt width. And now I've got to basically make a pin that will go to the belt buckle, and then a cross piece that I'm probably going to get lazy and MIG weld underneath, because I just don't feel like messing with forge welding and screwing up my work, because I am not really a pro. I'm a Dave. Alright, so this right here is the art of estimation. So right about there, I guess, is where I want to make it flat. Oh, yeah, probably right about there. I hope that's right. I don't really know if what I'm doing here is smart, but I'm still doing it. I'm gonna shoot you straight. This is not really what I'd call, like, you know, well done. Stuff is happening. Suspect there's an easier way to do it. Tricky. I don't really know the worst part of this whole process. I don't know. Making that right there is actually a little bit tricky, but I got it. What a mess. So I'm working on the mechanics of all this, and I'll probably have to modify my belt just a little bit to get a little bit of movement and free play the way I've got this offset. So once I've got that fed through, basically I've got an issue with, well, first of all, it's crooked, it's not held still, but look at the distance from the rod to the bottom of the buckle. So I think I'm actually going to take this rod and the torch, heat it up, so I can make it bend up to the bottom side of the buckle and then weld it. I want this thing to work slick. I don't want to have to struggle with it, because then I won't use it. So there's some tweaking and tuning that took place. I put a little bit of a bend to this. I had to put 2 spot welds on either side of it to keep it centered. I think that will help it to lay straight when it's on a belt. So now I got to clean up a little bit of the welding slag that stuck to it. It's coming together pretty good. It's looking good. I'll clean that up and put some blacksmith goo on it. Time for a little bit of the old blacksmith goo. So once that's cooled off, you gotta find some of your old lady's socks, you know, that had a hole. Put those right on. Those are now your blacksmith goo polishing mittens. Oh, they work good. So I've just got this belt I picked up off Amazon. It's I think they call it an 1.5 inch wide belt. And I opened this hole up just a little bit widthwise, and then back in this area. When you wrap this around and snap it onto itself around one of these, basically the width of that little center pin makes it so it doesn't really move easy, and once you open that up, it moves nice and easy. But just a little bit of leather modification, and oh man, is that some slick. Alright, I don't want to be creepy about this, but you gotta check this out. I'll try to be a little bit discreet. Look at that right there. Boy, I like that. I'm not much for the belt, but that will wear in and look better with time. Super happy. hope you all enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of fun to make something that I really like. Check that out. That one's mine. This right here, this is the one up for grabs. Stay cheap, cheesy, and crafty. Stick around for the end, you'll see as to who wins the hairpin. Alright, it's Hammered Iron Ores giveaway time. So, I finally got that hammer I built in my first episode shipped out to its owner, and I think he's happy to get it. I'm happy that it finally made it to him and I kept my promise. Here he is. That hammer has a story of traveling to tell. It went from headed to a dumpster to then like my shop, a video all over the interwebs, and then finally out to the Netherlands. Congratulations. My next build giveaway was actually a guy that I know. He won it. This was the Railroad Spike bottle opener. I'm happy to see him get it and he's using it. And now, drum roll. It's time for the hairpin giveaway. So, the number that everybody was trying to guess in the back of it is the number 1. So for those who guessed the right number, the number 1, I put their names into this hat. And here we go. It's time to pick a winner. Drum roll again. Here we go. The winner is Tina Heald. Congratulations, Tina. I look forward to you getting this into your hairdo. Tina, that's exciting stuff. That's yours. Coming your way.